drugs, money laundering, gas, immigration, aviation. What Maduro's capture means for TNT, an editorial by Ken Ali. Trinidad and Tobago's underground economy, according to the Inter-American Development Bank and other credible agencies, is worth up to $60 billion a year. Much of it is impossible to know the exact worth, is from booming cocaine transshipment from Venezuela, some of which hits the TNT market, with most shipped to the US and Europe on high-speed Chaguaramas-based yachts. The capture and detention of Nicolas Maduro, Venezuela's rogue leader, and installation of a pro-US regime is likely to reduce organized crime in TNT, gang turf wars, money laundering, illegal weapons trade, and drug trafficking by local oligarchs are the major features of the thriving underground economy. CARICOM's blind eye. CARICOM, including the Rowley government, was informed for years about the free flow of drugs and, in 2020, was advised about the brutal gang trend de Aragua's dominant role in the illicit trade. There are 223 wide-open TNT borders, according to the Strategic Services Agency. The Donald Trump administration earlier this year held and deported trend de Aragua's criminals, many of whom had traveled to the U.S. via TNT. The removal of the corrupt Maduro follows the earlier months-long stifling of the high-seas billion-dollar drug trade. Those measures should disable much of TNT's underground economy and result in safer local streets. This, of course, is not a comment on the legality or morality of Trump's action, which will be debated even long after the passing of this generation. The gas project revival. With the U.S. now in charge of Caracas, it is expected that the bountiful cross-border natural gas project, with 4.2 TCF of reserves, will bounce back to life. Expect the issuance of a new Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, license within months. That would have foreseeable benefits to TNT economy, migration, and economic relief. With hundreds of thousands of Venezuelan refugees in TNT, a quarter of the country's population fled Maduro's tyranny, there should be a slow and steady return to their homeland. That, too, has economic benefits for TNT, with an ease on public housing, social services, education, and opportunities for local workers in the informal economy. Trade revival. Years ago, Trinas, especially from the southwestern peninsula, did seasonal work in Venezuela's oil fields and farms. During the salad days, Venezuela and TNT had a healthy trade in minerals, chemicals, food, beverages, and other commodities. Stability in Caracas should see a partial revival. Then, there is the prospect of Caribbean Airlines' return to Venezuela and the settling of a multi-million-dollar bill in unpaid tickets because of currency controls. The Delcy Rodriguez irony. In all of this, there is the exciting prospect of Delcy Rodriguez, now the U.S. handmaiden, journeying to POS for talks with an administration she damned in the name of despot Nicolas Maduro. Fasten your seatbelt.